I guess you could say that I started Ranch House Designs really with a little bit of luck and a whole lot of love and the grace of God. I started the foundation for what would eventually become Ranch House Designs about 20 years ago while I was actually a student at Texas A&M. And at that time, my grandfather's ranch, which V8 Ranch, was having a large cow herd reduction sale, really to help relieve some of the financial stress on the ranch at that time. And I wasn't at home to help do the work on the ranch, but I wanted to help in some way. So keep in mind at this time, computers were one color and cell phones did not exist and Facebook did not exist. So I had the idea to make a website for our ranch to advertise the sale. And I taught myself how to do it. And I still remember the day when I was up in College Station and my granddad called me on the phone and said that people were showing up at the ranch with printouts of our sale catalog before it had even been mailed because they had got it off of our new website that I had done. And that proved to me at that time that online marketing works even in the cattle business. And today, even when we get new clients to the ranch, 9 out of 10 of those say they found us online.
I noticed the Ranch House Design logo on a lot of marketing and advertising that I really liked the look of and thought that they could really bring a professional kind of reputation to our look as well. So Ranch House Designs, they make our catalogs, they do our print advertising, our website, our Facebook page. They help us with direct mailing and any advertising that we send out to customers or give out at trade shows as well. So it's been a really good relationship for us. They've really helped us create a cohesive, professional look and something that I think represents our ranch well throughout the cattle industry.
Hello and welcome to The American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. On this episode, we're visiting one of the leading livestock advertising agencies in the world, Ranch House Designs. If you haven't heard of Ranch House Designs, chances are you've seen their work through the hundreds of websites and print ads they've designed for some of the nation's leading cattle ranches. Ranch House focuses on building long-lasting brands through web design, ad designs, social media, creative concepts, storytelling, and public relations. But they're not just a marketing agency. Their team is actually made up of ladies who know the cattle business just as well as they know the advertising business. Please stay tuned. We'll meet the Ranch House Designs team when the American Rancher returns. Rachel founded Ranch House Designs while she was still an undergraduate student at Texas A&M. At the time, she envisioned a need for a firm that specialized in serving ranches like her own family ranch, V8 Ranch. Through word of mouth, many ranchers noticed this new technology of website design and asked Rachel if she would help them as well. So one by one, Rachel started working with new clients, mostly close friends, to design their websites. Ranch House Design sets itself apart from other livestock marketing firms because its staff members largely come from ranching backgrounds. The people at Ranch House understand a client's needs from their own first-hand experience marketing cattle.
Over the years, I think what makes Ranch House a favorite choice amongst ranchers is that we get it. We not only know the marketing business, but we know the cattle business just as good, if not better. And we're the people who are out there on our farms and ranches every day. You know, the team at Ranch House, they're going to be working on your website or your marketing during the day, but then that night they're probably going to be out at their own farm checking cows or mixing feed. And so when we make a recommendation, it's something that comes from our heart and our experience. It's not something that we just read online or heard about that might work. It's those tried and true practices that we're actually using in our own farms and ranches to impact our own family's livelihood just as well. And one thing that makes the cattle industry different from other industries is that it's really an industry that's based completely on love. Love of the land, love of the cattle, love of the family, and that's not something that you get when you're marketing a lot of other products. I mean, I'm sure the people who are marketing cars, they're proud of that car and they love it, but they don't love it like how the rancher loves his product. And our team at Ranch House strives to give that same level of commitment to each and every one of our customers, to know that when you work with Ranch House, you're getting a dedicated team that is invested in your brand and invested in your product and wants to see your operation succeed just as much as they do their own operation.
I think that people a lot of times are confusing words like marketing, advertising, and selling. And while advertising and selling are really part of the greater marketing scheme, at Ranch House Designs, we focus a little bit more on a specific marketing definition. We really believe that marketing is kind of those tried and true adjectives of telling your story and then really building that relationship with the customers. So we then take that tried and true definition and we project it onto today's more modern techniques and those platforms that we're all familiar with now. So we really take a lot of those things and we'll help tell your story through your website, through videoing. And then we're going to turn around and build that relationship with social media. We do a lot now with kind of e-blasts, e-newsletters, blog spots, different things like that. At the end of the day, at Ranch House Designs, we really believe that marketing is connecting the customer with your brand and with your business. And we have a large toolbox and we use a little bit of everything within that. We do catalogs, we do print media, we do websites, logos, you name it, and we really can do about anything. But at the end of the day, it's really centered on that storytelling and that relationship building. We want to make sure that the customer knows you. We want to make sure that the customer knows your company, your products, your business, and has a good experience with that. They like you, they trust you, they want to come to you. We spend a lot of time asking questions to build our knowledge of who you are as a company, what your vision is, what your core values and beliefs are, and then also what your vision is for the future and how we can incorporate that in a larger scale marketing plan. We do ask a lot of questions. We really believe in that get to know you approach. At Ranch House Designs, we're not short order cooks. We aren't just taking your orders for, oh, I want a print ad here, I want a website there. We really take time to get to know you. So that way we can provide you the optimum support and the optimum strategies. And it's funny, a lot of times people don't even know what that support and strategies are. So frequently we have people that say, you know, I need a new website. Well, then once we actually kind of delve into what your goals are, it turns into more, first let's rebrand. Let's get a new and improved logo first. Or, hey, I just want one quick ad for, a magazine or something like that. And it turns into an entirely new rebranding process because that's kind of what aligns with your goals. And then at the end of the day, it's really about maximizing your opportunities and getting the most kind of bang for your buck out of your advertising and different things like that. So we want to make sure that we know you and we know your company and your brand. So that way you can build on those relationships. You can tell your story and you can really optimize your experience with Ranch House.
Ranch House is proud to handle the web design and creative work for large firms like Circle A Angus Ranch in Missouri. Circle A's marketing manager, Nick Hammett, appreciates the value of a marketing agency that understands the livestock industry.
Circle A started in '91. Dave Gust and his family started Circle A with the ambition of creating high-quality cattle and the best customer service the beef industry has to offer. It started off here in Iberia, where we have started with 600 acres. We've grown to about 8,000 acres in this location and 2 other ranches that are both 8,000 to 10,000 acres apiece. So in total, we run about 7,000 commercial cows, about 800 registered cows. We market about 400 bulls annually, 600 bred heifers, and then we buy and feed out about 6,000 of our customers' calves in our own feedlot. We've been with Ranch House Designs for about 3 years now. I've known Rachel and her family just from their reputation throughout the cattle industry. I mean, Rachel and the V8 family and the V8 Ranch are widely known as having some of the biggest and best commercial and registered sales in the country. So One thing I like about Ranch House is that they have such a large staff. So if the person you're used to working with happens to be busy that day or is out of the office that day, there's always someone who can pick up the pieces, who is willing to do a professional and timely job on the project that you have at hand. So it's not like you're so relying on a single person. It's a real team effort from a group of people who can get the job done. They can do it in a timely manner and present you with a really professional product pretty much no matter what the circumstances. I would recommend Ranch House to anybody in the beef cattle industry, especially large-scale operations, because they have the staff that's able to handle you. They have a very professional, friendly demeanor about them. They get your work done in a timely manner, but most of all, they know the cattle industry. And I guess there's probably few marketing entities out there that can help you in your marketing needs that really have a true understanding of the cattle industry and how to reach both your commercial and your purebred clients. And I feel that Ranch House does a very good job in that aspect.
For Judd Cullors, owner of Heritage Cattle Company in Texas, working with Ranch House has been a positive experience that has given him valuable tools he can use for marketing his cattle.
We're here at Heritage Cattle Company in Hungerford, Texas. We have registered Brahman cattle. This is a family-owned and operated ranch. Ranch House Design's been so good at really clever at getting at advertising and kind of helping you get your word out on your product. And we actually had used other people in the past, and you know, when she decided to move back home with her family, just being here, being accessible has made it really convenient for us. And she's a nationally known marketing agency right now, and they just do a tremendous job for us helping promote our product.
From website and graphic design to social media management to video production, Ranch House Designs offers its services on flexible options ranging from contract retainers to individual projects. For many businesses, figuring out where to start the marketing process can be overwhelming. That's why Ranch House helps walk its clients through the process and build a unique marketing plan to fit their goals. More on Ranch House Designs when we return. You're watching The American Rancher. Stay with us.
It's Superior's Bell Ringer, Superior Livestock Auctions annual kickoff event, January 14th through the 15th, live from Denver, Colorado. 2 full days packed with auctioneers, bid takers, and high-quality cattle. We'll see you at Superior's Bell Ringer 2016.
It's the new cattle drive for the modern day. Market your livestock the Superior way.
The wait is over. Superior Livestock is now offering an online store where you can buy everything Superior. From ball caps, vests, jackets, gloves, and more, Superior's online store has what you're looking for. Plenty to choose from for men and women, whether you're shopping for yourself or in need of that perfect gift. Go online today at superiorlivestock.com and click on our online store. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. Today's top cattlemen understand that the most successful operations focus on not just production-driven traits, but also market-driven traits. But sometimes ranchers just don't have enough time to do it all. And that's where they can turn to Ranch House Designs to handle the advertising and promotional work. The Ranch House Designs team knows what it takes to build a brand, create excitement for a brand, and help improve profitability and exposure.
In marketing and advertising, it's the same thing. There are tons of factors at play for making a successful marketing plan for the long term and even just for that year. So you need a logo, a website, a company video that really tells your story to attract prospective customers, catalog, newsletters, print ads. You know, you've seen it all, any kind of promotional pieces that span the marketing gamut. And with so many of these marketing pieces out there, a lot of people get so overwhelmed and they don't know where to start, and then they just decide, I'm just not going to start. It's too much for me to handle right now. But the most important thing is to get started somewhere. And that's where Ranch House Designs comes in. We can do one of those things, like just building you a logo, or we can do all of those things and build you an annual marketing plan that covers everything from start to finish. It may seem overwhelming to get started on your marketing plan, but it's actually really easy to get started with Ranch House Designs. The first step is really just to go to our website, and we have a request quote form on there. You just fill out that form, type in what you're interested in. One of our dedicated project managers will get in touch with you either by phone or email, and that initial contact is really where the relationship starts, where we start learning about your business and learning what your goals are. And the more learning we do and the more questions we ask you, the better we can understand where you're hoping to go and help you achieve your goals through whatever project we're working on you with. We work with a wide range of clients. We work with small startup family ranches to some of the biggest agribusinesses in the industry. But for us, it's not just about designing a flashy ad that's going to show up in a magazine or a really cool website. It's really about creating meaningful marketing pieces that are going to connect with your customer and that are really going to convey your brand message in a cohesive and strong message.
We've been a client of Ranch House Design since the mid-90s. When the King Ranch Institute for Ranch Management was getting started, we used them for most of our marketing, and it was very effective. In 2014, we knew at the Institute that we needed to build a website that was revamped, had a different look to it. And so we turned to Ranch House Design to help us through that process, and they were excellent in providing the feedback, the guidance that we needed. Most importantly, they helped us develop the feel that was appealing to the ranching industry, because we wanted to have a site that our stakeholders, those ranchers across the country, could feel comfortable about and was aesthetically pleasing when they viewed it. Well, we are involved in social media, and through social media, in addition to our other methods of marketing, we're able to drive customers to our website. And so the website is the hub for all of our interactions with the public, really. In our experience with Ranch House Designs, the staff there and ownership seem to have a genuine interest in helping us to develop the products that we're looking for that help us meet our goals.
I see a lot of people sometimes that have a really good product and they just fall a little short on getting the word out. I feel like since we're not like a huge ranch, that our advantage is that we have a really good product, but that we team up with Ranch House to help us get the word out. Social media, as I mentioned before, it's international, it's worldwide, and our customers are from 13 to 15 different countries that we have on Facebook right now, or that follow our ranch. And so anytime we have a sale, whether it be a live cattle sale, embryos, semen, they're clued into what we're doing. And so that just wouldn't be possible if we didn't have the social media and the expertise of Ranch House.
It's a pretty intensive process, and I just needed someone who I knew was going to get that done in a professional and timely manner, and I could count on Ranch House to do that. Above and beyond that, they've totally redesigned and revamped our whole website to where I believe it's one of the best websites in beef cattle industry. On top of that, they combine that same look with our Facebook page to where we have over 30,000 likes on our Facebook page, and I think it's probably one of the best, most followed Facebook pages in the cattle industry as well. So Ranch House has really helped us in a lot of different aspects, from our print advertising to our online presence, our digital media. We do a lot of digital ads, a lot of e-newsletters that we send out with several different publications. So they've really brought all those different aspects of advertising together and made it a cohesive professional look for us.
The team at Ranch House Designs loves building websites and print projects for clients, but they also believe in helping ranchers learn how to do some of their own advertising work. They've created a series of nationwide workshops called the Gathering Conference that focus on livestock marketing and photography. The workshop teaches ranchers how to incorporate today's best marketing principles into their farms and ranches, no matter how big or small. Their next workshop will be in Denver in January during the National Western, and in Stillwater this April on the campus of Oklahoma State University Department of Animal Science. You can learn all about the workshops at gatheringconference.com.
Education and continuing educational outreach is a huge part of what we do here at Ranch House Designs. We host educational workshops throughout the year. We've got a big one coming up this spring where we bring some of the nation's leading ag communicators in photography, design, and even business experts to help you learn how to build your business from start. We have classroom style workshops, and then we also have one-on-one hands-on workshops where you can really hone your skills in design and photography. It's a great learning experience for anybody interested in agricultural communications, business building, or really anybody involved in the ag sector in any way. Awesome opportunity for you to be able to network with other people who are passionate about what you're passionate about and learn from these educators and learn how you can implement it for your personal business or even in your current job.
We created the livestock marketing workshops about 4 years ago, and we've had nearly 500 people come through the program over the last 4 years. And we hold 2 nationwide workshops, one in the spring and one in the fall. And they're really just a 2-day intensive crash course on everything in livestock marketing, from how to design your print ads, how to do social media, what makes a great website. And then we've also teamed up with Luke and Catherine Newmeyer, who are nationally known wedding photographers who also have an ag background. And they provide the photography instruction of this workshop. And so people who come to the workshops really enjoy it because they're learning marketing skills that they can immediately implement, and then also building their photography skills so they can learn to capture those great images on their farm and ranch, or even one day take the pictures for their own bull sales and to put online.
The goal of these workshops is really to help everyone who attends figure out how to improve their business in some way, whether it's building a Facebook page. Maybe you can't afford a website. We would love to sell you a website, but maybe that's not in your budget right now, and getting started with a Facebook page is the perfect way to do a low budget advertising plan. We teach you how to do that. Maybe you don't want to pay thousands of dollars to get a top name photographer out to your ranch to take those nice scenery photos and herd photos and sale catalog photos. We teach you the settings and the techniques that you need to use to operate the camera you have. One thing is that we're not trying to sell to you, you need the most expensive camera on the market. We teach you how to use the equipment you have in the best way possible to get the most bang for your buck. And I think that's very different from a lot of other educational avenues. No matter what the industry is, it could be, photography or accounting. If you've been to any of these conferences, you know that there's a lot of selling at that. And we would love to partner with you, but the big takeaway is that we want to help you help yourself. How can you improve your business by just using your brain and the educational materials that we've given you? We may be based in Texas, but we work with clients nationwide, big and small. For us, we're more concerned about quality over size. If you're someone who is interested in telling the world about your story and you're passionate about marketing your brand, then we encourage you to contact us. That's the type of people that we want to work with. Getting in touch with us is really easy. You can find all of our contact information on our website, and we are just so excited to hear from you, learn about your story, and learn how we can work together to build your brand and build your marketing platform and take it to the next level.
At the end of the day, I think what makes Ranch House a success is 2 things. The people who work here and who are part of the Ranch House team, and then the clients that we get to work with. And as I look back over the past 20 years, I'm so proud of the great cattle that we've gotten to represent, but more importantly, probably the great people that stand behind those cattle. And I know firsthand what it's like to be on a ranch day-to-day basis, and the challenges and the excitement that you also get. And when I get to see how our team is being a part of that at so many different ranches nationwide, I can't help but be proud of the contributions that we've made.
While today Ranch House Designs works with a diverse set of clients, their foundation has always been in the ranching industry. The Ranch House Design team loves to work with ranches and ag organizations looking to improve their marketing and advertising. If you'd like to get more information, you can request a quote at ranchhousedesigns.com. That's all the time we have today. We'd like to thank Ranch House Designs and their clients featured in this episode. If you'd like to learn more about us, friend us on Facebook or visit our website, theamericanrancher.com. For the entire American Rancher team, thanks for joining us. I'm Pam Minnick, and I'll see you next time.